What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Rand Entertainment Podcast. Got your boy Nate. We got RJ.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
And we got a special guest for y'all later, but we're going to introduce him then. So let's get to it.
But first thing, how's everything, bro?
Oh, yeah. Man, everything good. Shoulder getting better. Back in the gym now. Lifting a little bit. So it's getting better every day.
Shit, that's a good thing, bro.
And how about you?
Everything great.
Yes,
Let's just
sir.
get started.
Yeah. It's a nice jacket.
You already know. So
Oh.
first game, going to the NFL.
Hmm.
We got Bills beating Chiefs 30-21. What you think?
I called it, bro. I called it. I told you last episode. Josh Allen. That boy is a beast. And he
Yes, he
showed it.
is.
He likes to, I feel like when he played against the Chiefs, that's when he showed the real him. And that's what he showed, man.
Yeah, that boy different, bro. That boy a different breed. I don't know what to say about that guy. Hey, listen, MVP. Maybe.
I don't know about that.
Too soon?
But yeah. Way
Too
too
soon,
soon.
man.
That's a big win, but MVP, that's a
I
stretch.
mean, just one game. One game,
Yeah.
No worries. As a Chiefs fan,
Yeah.
no worries.
Yeah. We'll
Nobody
see.
scared.
Let's see. Now 2 in a row, that could look a little
Nah.
scary for you. All right.
I think we beat them 3 times in the playoffs. So we 3-0. In the regular season, we're like 1-4.
So playoffs, that's when y'all play for real.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just like you say, remember?
The big
Playoffs
games?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next game we got Seahawks beating 49ers 20-17. Now I don't know what happened to the 49ers. They just suck.
Out of nowhere, bro. Like
They just suck, man. I don't
they
get
gotta
it.
get it. And start with your quarterback, man.
True.
Start with your quarterback. But I ain't gonna forget about Debo. He need to step it up too, man.
Of course.
A lot of them.
He's a number one receiver.
Yeah.
But he gotta step up. But hey, give that good thing Seahawks came to play though.
Yeah. They did. Defense
Good thing
stepped
they
up.
can yeah. So next game we got Steelers beating the Ravens 18-16.
I told you, man. I told you.
You did.
That boy Russ. He on the killing streak right now. And that was a big game for Lamar. He should, but it ain't all on him, you know. Little drop passes here and there, like could have changed the game. So
True. But that Steelers defense crazy.
yeah.
I mean I wasn't surprised, but it's like, damn. The Ravens couldn't run the ball at all.
Yeah.
So Lamar Jackson. Come on now. Bro,
I don't
come
know,
on
bro.
now.
You want to know saying that? Let's see if it's you. Maybe it's you. Who knows?
Man, nah. Lamar Jackson. Come on now. Enough said. But hey, good shit. Steelers for winning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So next game we got Packers beating Bears 20-19.
Bears, man. Go ahead. What you think?
They got lucky. That's luck, man.
Yeah.
That's a block at the end of the game. It's a luck, bro.
I mean, didn't you say last week it was a little technical? Like they thought about it, tactical. I meant like they
Yeah,
was
of
reading.
course.
Oh, okay, so maybe the Packers did that too. Nah,
I
bro, it's
don't know.
both
I
luck.
don't know, man.
They both luck. But hey,
I
they got
don't
the
know.
dub though.
Yeah. At the end of the day, get the dub.
Yeah, that's all that
But
matters.
hey, your boy Caleb, what's up?
You gotta step it up. You gotta step it up, man. You got pieces.
Yeah, you do. You got receivers everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That man got to step up for real.
Good running back too. Like he gotta use it.
Mm-hmm. But on to the next game. We got the Lions beating the Jags 52-6.
Hmm. That's what you call BTA.
A beat down.
No, belt to ass.
Well, I know, but that's a beat down.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's embarrassing.
Man, the Lions looking very, very good.
Mm-hmm. That game, they
My
look great.
opinion, they're the best team.
Oh, that's a
Come on now.
that's some big words. Best team.
Listen, the offense doing great, defense doing great. Can't complain,
Hmm. But the best team in the league?
bro. Can't complain, bro. They
Hmm.
beat everybody.
Yeah, but you got to see what they do like later on, though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like,
True, but still, like, I'm a Chiefs fan, and we beat teams by like 5 points, or maybe 1 or 2.
yeah, we don't want to talk about y'all because y'all been getting lucky. Come on, we don't want to. That's a
No,
bad
it's no
comparison.
luck. It's no
Luck.
luck.
Oh, okay.
No luck.
But nah,
No
they a good
luck. Come on
team.
now.
Would you rather be a good team now and a bad team later? That's what I'm saying. Who
True,
cares? Who cares? No.
but a head start right now will be great for later.
Yeah, that's true too.
At the end of the season, they can rest.
Yeah, that's true too.
But next game we got Dolphins beating the Raiders.
We came to play, man. Came to play, and that's the Raiders. They tough though, but just overall offensively, we played better.
True, man. Tariq finally back.
Took them a while.
Yeah, Tariq's finally back.
Yeah.
The Raiders just suck. The
They got some
quarterback
weapons
suck.
though. They got some
What
weapons.
weapons?
They tight end. He's tough.
He tough.
Okay, he's not. You know, I ain't saying he like a weapon, but they got
No,
something to
he's
work
not. He's a weapon. That boy
with.
tough.
Yeah.
In fantasy, that boy tough. You should know. That boy tough in fantasy, bro.
Okay.
But Dolphins beating the Raiders though, it's a good sign though.
Yeah,
Because
we
now
needed this.
Dolphins will come this week, win again. We're gonna try to at least make the playoffs.
Try. I got us making it for sure.
You sure?
For sure. Stamp it right now for sure.
7 seed?
Hey.
That's the only way.
Hey.
And you know who's 7 seed?
Who?
Chargers.
Mm.
I think so. Let me check. Or the Ravens.
If it's the Ravens, I'm straight. But Chargers, them boys been playing tough.
Let me check real quick. I think it's the Ravens. No, Denver.
Definitely straight.
Ooh.
Definitely straight.
You sure?
Positive.
All right. On to the next.
Speaking of the
Chargers.
Chargers,
Well, speaking about Chargers. Chargers beating Bengals 34-27.
how you feel about that?
Man, Bengals got no defense, bro. Another
Whoa,
week.
you think it's their defense?
Yes.
I mean, the Chargers were just playing. They was playing out their mind, bro. He started off like 6 for 6.
But they
Then he
can't
was
guard
running.
nobody.
Yeah, I mean it's tough with a running quarterback too. You got to worry about that.
They
He
can't
be
guard
running.
nobody.
He be running. I'm talking about 20 yards, 30.
Listen, they can't guard nobody. I'm
I
telling
mean,
you.
yeah.
They were down, what, 27-3?
Mm. But okay, yeah, your defense might be lacking, but you got offensive powers, bro. They need to fix that old line. That's what it is. It's
True.
third and
They
out.
did,
Third
though.
and out. Something. They need more. They need more. I'm tired of it. You got Jamar, you got
True.
T. Higgins. Like, you got all this firepower, man. It's just that old line. Give them a little more time. I think they'll be straight.
Man, I don't know what to say. Because the Bengals, they should be good. They should be very good this season.
What?
And, like, I feel bad for Joe
Why?
and Chase.
Why?
Because they've been putting up numbers.
Yeah. That
Like,
sucks.
how Joe scoring 5 TDs, they lose. It's like, come on now. So on to the next subject. Should the Jets fans be concerned?
It's a good one because they got the weapons to be good. They just got to turn it on. Like, flip that switch. If not, it's over for them.
True. Like I said, first episode, A-Rod is trash
Oh,
and
man.
old.
Crazy, bro. Talking about A-Rod like this.
He's old.
Yeah, he old. You know, he ain't that mobile, but he still can throw, bro. He still got the IQ.
Yeah, but he can't run out the pocket.
Block.
Oh,
Tom Brady played
that plays a
till
part.
how old? Come on.
That plays a part.
Yeah.
But nah, man.
Not
Jets
everybody.
fans, yeah,
Just
be concerned. I'm telling you right now, Jets, you guys are trash. Like trash. No lie. Because, boy, this season is supposed to be good. You got 2 receivers. What you got? Wilson and Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
They got to get together for sure.
For real, for real. Like, that's trash. Straight trash. Like, oh my gosh. Straight trash. But on to the college basketball.
Going in on the Jets. But, oh, yeah. College basketball, we got Rutgers, 24 in the nation. They played against Merrimack University. And, hey, them boys looking good. They're a talented team. And Ace Bailey, only a freshman, man. This man playing. Yeah, he looking like a lottery pick for sure. And he letting everybody know.
For this game, man, you know, Rutgers, I got them winning by blowout. Probably
No,
like,
bro, they already played, bro.
oh, they played already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the
I should have
score?
put the score. Let me just fact check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Rutgers won 74-63.
Damn.
Yeah, Ace Bailey, 23 points.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot of points, boy.
Yeah,
But hey,
from a freshman, bro. I'm telling you,
true.
that boy making a name.
On the next game we got
Alabama. They played against Illinois, top 25 matchup. Let me put the score. And Alabama won 100-87.
damn.
Yeah. That boy Grant Nelson, telling you right now, he the next KD. That
You
boy
sure?
tough. Next KD, tough, bro. 6'11". I'm talking about hooping.
Score at will?
Yeah. He was at
Crazy.
like a small school last year. I forgot that it was like a green and yellow team. Now, Alabama cooking. He about to make a name for himself.
Damn, that's what's up. Hope he
Yeah,
keep playing good.
for real. And next up, we got college football. Oh, Colorado. What we thinking?
Playoffs.
Mm,
That's what I like. Playoffs. Let's go,
I can see that.
Shedeur, Hunter, Shiloh.
Hmm.
Let's go.
They got the squad.
They did. They got receivers, man. I like the slot receiver, Wester.
Yeah.
He quick, boy. He's shifty too. I think Horn, he's injured right now, but he's gonna come back. But Colorado playoffs.
Yeah, we gonna see. I hope so though. I hope so. I want that for them boys.
Yeah, it'd be great.
And that leads us to our next question. Will Travis Hunter play both sides in the NFL? I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. I think he will. It's gonna be tough. Everybody talking about, oh, these are professionals. They do this, blah blah blah. But that boy been doing it. He been showcasing it for a good time now, long time. So I think he can do it.
I feel like he can, but I don't think he could do it like 100 plays. You
Hmm.
feel me? I don't
Limited?
think he could. Huh?
He gonna be limited?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I think he could like play some offense, but play more defense.
Hmm.
Because I don't think he could guard Tyree, then go do a route against Jalen Ramsey. That's tough.
That's tough.
That's really, really tough, boy.
Hey,
Because
we gonna
if he
see.
could, if he could, mm, best player ever.
Hmm. He do that. He think he got a chance at MVP?
Of course.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Both sides. That's tough.
I mean, people have done it before, but not like that.
Yeah.
That's a different level. But hey, hopefully he don't get injured. You know,
For
that's the only way
sure.
he could do it.
Keep it up.
But it's gonna be tough, real, real tough,
Yeah.
real, real
And
tough.
next we got, can Shedeur Sanders win Heisman? What you think?
No,
Mm.
only because you got Travis.
So him playing both sides, I give him the extra.
Yeah,
Mm.
because like Travis, he can like control the offense and defense.
Mm. More responsibility.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Shedeur can't.
But they say the quarterback, the most important position.
True, but Shedeur can't, man.
Hmm.
I'm just being honest.
What you trying to say?
Because
He can't lead
Travis,
a team, or
no, he can lead a team.
oh.
It's just like for this award,
Hmm.
just the best player. And best player is Travis on that team.
Yeah. You got to give him that.
Yeah, he's just too good. Just too good.
And next, we're gonna move on to the NBA. Got ready for the NBA yet?
He ain't ready for the NBA now. So we got Grizz beating 76ers. 117-111. Man, listen, man. Philly trash. Honestly, my opinion, Philly trash.
Trash? That's a stretch, bro. That's a stretch, bro. You can't control injuries, bro. Can't control injuries.
True, but like they have to do better.
Yeah.
Joel, as a best player on the team, gotta do better. They just have to do better.
I mean, Grizzlies, they play good though, man. You gotta give them that. Like sometimes, I mean, even with PG out, like they still had a chance, but the Grizzlies it came back, fought hard, got the dub.
True, yeah. They played good second half. They came in clutch second half.
Yeah.
Bane came back. You saw Bane did a little Martin boy.
That boy is feeling himself.
I was like, yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite team.
Yeah, see,
so, yeah.
You flip flopping teams, man. I don't know.
Only two teams, man. Only two teams.
You're lucky they're in the same. Actually, they're not.
You said who?
I was thinking they was in the same conference, but they're not.
Oh, nah. But hey, Philly gotta do something though.
Yeah.
Do something. Because they were 2 and what? 12, 11?
Yeah, they in like 15th, man.
They playing bad basketball right now.
And it sucks. PG out too. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to make that.
True.
That adjustment.
But hey, they gotta get stuff done over there.
So next we got
special guests.
Special guest. Finally that time to introduce y'all to the one and only Rudy Castile. Hey.
Yo, what's up, Rudy?
That was my name. That's a shame.
My bad, bro. It's the moment.
What's up,
you know
Rudy?
what I'm saying?
What's going on?
How's everything?
For having me.
Hey, no problem. How's everything, man?
Everything is good. Well, congratulations on a great show that I see you guys have. I think I've been very appreciative about the fact that RJ you've been sending me the links. I think guys, what you've been doing is nothing short of sensation. I see the job that you've been doing in the background, RJ, and I see some of the takes that Nate's been, taking, some of the lunacies that he's been spewing on the. Guys, invite me on the show to just give my opinion and counterpart, some of the lunacy that Nate's been spewing on the show.
Here. Keep it coming.
That's true. That's your boy Nate.
Hey, I could back up my arguments, you know what I'm saying? So,
all right. Like Shannon Sharp said, my grandma used to say, if we can get along with it, just get it on then.
So on to the next subject.
Bang.
We got Bucks beating the Bulls, 122-106.
I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. The Bucks needed that. They needed that, man. They've been down. They've been looking down a lot. A team. They just been off as a team as a whole, but they needed that win. That was a big win for them.
What you think, Rudy?
I think. Well, I'm very happy for Giannis, not even Dame Lillard. I think for Giannis for the win, but it's such a shame the fact that we can sit up here talking about the Bucks win against the Bulls. Again, Wednesday night, right? So the Bucks, they have a team to win against most of the elite team in the league. So it's so unfortunate what they have going on that they have not been winning at the level that they're supposed to. I think part of it, a big part of it, I would say that has to do with the coach. I don't think the coach has been doing a great job. I think combination of David Ham and Doc Rivers is just abominable. I think it's gonna work for the team. So it's just a shame that on a Wednesday night, a win against Chicago Bulls, it's so. I mean, we feel so great or so appreciative about a win like that. So I think the Bucks win. I'm happy for Giannis, but it's something that should be happening more often in the team. For the team.
That's a true statement.
I agree.
Man, the Bucks, they need to make a trade. Honestly,
I don't think. Honestly, I don't think it's a trade that they need to make. Although I think that they have. I don't think they have a point guard. That's one. But also, most importantly, I think they don't have a coach.
That's true.
Too passive and aggressive. I think he's a coach that, just like Devin Ham, I think he's more like laid back and let the players, the superstars, make it happen. But he don't think about the offensive team that the team's coming up with, how to counterpart, how to prepare for it. He don't think none of this. He just, hey, you're a superstar. I have you on the court.
Go play.
Happen. And unfortunately, it doesn't happen like that in the NBA, in our league.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back to that part you said. The Bucks don't have a point guard. They have Damian Lillard, Dame time.
Well, this is the thing, though. So, and then this is the issue that we have defining the whole point guard nowadays, because everybody's trying to shoot the ball, which we can agree at a certain point, because that's just the reality of the game. You have to be able to shoot the ball. But when we talking about point guard, we're talking about somebody who not only have the ability to pass the ball, but who has the willingness to do so, that can that can get the other players involved, so that when we need a point, we don't have to all the time go to our best player, but we have people that have been scoring the basketball. When you look at the Bucks, the problem that they have, although Damian Lillard is a willing passer, but he's not a true point guard. He's not somebody.
They're like missing like a playmaker.
Yeah, exactly. He don't do playmaking. I mean, he has playmaking ability, but that's not his style. You know what I mean? He's
he had 10 assists last game.
I mean, that's the thing, though. And
it will come here and there.
That he passed the ball.
He had 10 assists the game before that.
So just the fact that you have an assist doesn't mean that it doesn't make you a passer. And I know that the line is very blurry. When I make a difference between somebody like Damian Lillard and say Trae Young, right? Damian Lillard will just have an assist, but he don't consistently pass the ball. He don't look to create opportunities for the players around him for them to score.
Like a Chris Paul.
And that's just not his forte. His forte is to shoot the ball, go to the rim, or shoot the threes. You know what I mean? He can pass, the willing passer, but that alone don't make him a point guard. We talk about somebody like Chris Paul that will just put his personal interest behind and and elevate everybody who's around him. Unfortunately, that's not Damian Lillard. It's not a knock on him. That's just not who he is. And I think the Bucks need somebody that can get everybody involved, but most importantly, a coach that can dictate what has to happen. I think not a lack of talent,
I agree.
Obviously, but it's a lack of, I think, leadership of true traditional point guard, and most importantly, a coach.
I heard they trying to bring Giannis' brother back.
I mean, anything that can help them win. I think when it comes to leadership, I think there's something that they're missing as well. I think they have the skills. They have many skills on the team. I think they top 5 in the East when it comes to skill. But I think they lack leadership. One of the things that we all have seen on display is that Giannis' brother, he's very vocal. He's very passionate. He's very, he's a sycophant sometimes of his own brother, which we can get this. He's not on the court, so he better for the whole team. So anything that can happen, I think they should have it, because the fact of the matter is their record is not what it should be.
True. What you think, Nate?
I feel like their leadership with Giannis is pretty good. Like, it's basically not the full team, but it's most of the guys that went to the finals still on that team. Bobby Portis, Giannis, Brook Lopez, like those guys, they have the leadership. But I feel like I agree with you with the coaching. They need to he might got to go because it's getting ugly for them, and they need to step it up for real because they got a good team.
I mean, Giannis is a leader in terms of example, but I'm talking about the vocal leader as well.
Oh, okay.
That much of a vocal leader. He's one of the dudes that will put his head down every night and just produce what he's been producing for the past 5 or 10 years. But vocally, I don't think he's that much of a vocal leader he might need as well. Small, tiny thing that can make a big impact when it comes to winning culture.
No, okay, I agree now. I see. What we got next, RJ?
Man, we got the Lakers versus Magic tonight. Who you got, Rudy, since you're the guest?
I mean, I'm biased. Of course, I cannot go against LeBron James. I can't that you put against LeBron James, especially right now with the great coach that we have in JJ Redick. I think they can win any game at any time. Having said all of this, there's some showing every now and then. It happened, but of course, I got to go with the Lakers. We have the team, we have the coach, we have the chemistry. We are with them right now. I think the groove is winning. I don't think we might make it to 10. So now, it's been 6 tonight, probably going to be 7, and I'm ready to put my money on it as well.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I got the Magic. I got the Magic, and I'm just being realistic. They have a young squad
with no the superstars not even playing. Really? What's the name of this dude?
They got Franz.
Huh?
You talking about Paolo?
Yeah, Paolo. Come on now, I can't even pronounce the name. The nigga's not even playing.
Hey,
listen, you're not playing.
I don't want to. It's not a disparage. It's not a an indictment against the
no shots.
They've won 3 of the last 5 games. They lost last night against a better Clippers, which is understandable. Although Clippers was not. The Clippers were playing against. Without Powell, but overall we can understand when James Harden get it going. They had the center. What's the name of the center of the Clippers? I don't remember, but the Clippers had a better team. They won eventually, so we cannot. It's not a disparage against them, but having said all of this, you cannot look at the Magics, regardless of the culture that they have, which everybody who loves basketball can be very appreciative of, because they have competitiveness. They have competitiveness. They have championship pedigree. I would say this, but the Lakers are a better team. They have a better coach. They have the GOAT LeBron James, by the way, and they have Anthony Davis. I'm not a big fan of. He's been playing his butt off. We have the white boy that RJ is on the is a big fan of. Who's been shooting out of
Connect 4.
Can fathom any scenario where the Lakers losing tonight. I would acknowledge the Lakers sometimes they glitch a little bit, but come on now, the Lakers probably gonna win by 8 or 10 points tonight, and I have my money to put on it.
Man, I got Lakers winning by 20.
Let me
stop.
I was about to say.
Listen. Lakers gonna win by 10 at least.
By 10.
They home, undefeated home. I believe 7-0. They gonna win tonight. They gonna win.
So let me ask you this though, because let me just play the devil advocate here. So what are the reasons why that you think a team like the Orlando Magic winning against the Lakers tonight? Why?
Because it's called young power. I'm telling you, Franz Wagner, got Jonathan Isaac, Jalen Suggs. Like they got players, man. And I'm telling you, you can't sleep on the Magic. That's people's problems.
No, okay. So Wagner, I think he's legit. And obviously over the past 5 games, I know he's shown great numbers for the Magics because they won 3 or 4 of the 5 games. I get all of this, but you cannot look at the Lakers thinking that they cannot counterpart, whatever the young guns that they have at Orlando.
Yeah.
Magic.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Young.
But listen,
hey, we have we have Austin Reeves. We have Cam that's playing right now. Lakers. The Lakers, they have a coach, okay? They have a coach. We've won, 6 straight games, right, RJ? Tonight, 7. There's no reason to doubt them. I'll be the first one to tell you that the Lakers, yes, they glitch sometimes. Sometimes I'm looking at them. Is it the same Lakers last year? But no.
No.
Give them the benefit of the doubt. It's been what it's been. They've won, 6 games in a row. Tonight's gonna be the 7th.
We shall see. Next, we got Celtics snapping the Cavs winning streak. Go ahead, RJ. What you think about that?
Man, I was very surprised about that game. Because Celtics, they were up about 20 points at halftime. And surprisingly, the Cavs, they came back. They came back fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Garland will have a bad game again. He had a bad game. You can have one of them bad games throughout the season. So, hey, but look, Celtics, but watch out. If the Cavs get one piece, like a small forward, like a 3-and-D guy, watch out.
Hey, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it happens, bro. It happens. Just like what your jacket say? The Chiefs. The streak can only last so long, man. So, but the Celtics, they're a good squad, man. And I don't see them repeating, but they're a good squad. What you think, Rudy?
You said Rudy.
I mean, what happened the other night, I expected it to happen. Matter of fact, I put my money on it. Not only I put money on the Cleveland Cavaliers to lose, but also I put my money on not Garland. I think it was an aberration that he didn't score much. He lost me on that bet. But I put my money on Donovan Mitchell not to perform. If we look at the record, how brilliant he's been on most of the game. Matters the most, he just fade away. That has been his record. I'm looking at I expect this to happen, but I'm looking at the Cavaliers in the same lens that I'm looking at the Oklahoma Thunders. I think that they're young, they're just innocent. You feel what I'm saying? Young, they're innocent. They play, they play according to what they know, but they don't know there's level to it. So when I'm looking at the Cavaliers, although that most of the Cavaliers fans should be very, grateful and happy for the fact that they've been winning that much, but I don't think that come postseason, there's going to be much they will be able to do. I think there's something about them. There's an aura about them that I don't trust much. First of all, their leader in Donovan Mitchell, I don't trust him. I just don't trust him.
I don't know how.
Trust him. He's a dude that can wake up in the morning, give you 50, and the next night he'd be like talking about I have a cold. Really? We need this game. So that's just his character. And when it comes to winning championship, winning in the postseason, characters matter. Championship pedigree matters. You know what I'm saying? Willingness matters. I don't think that he has it until he showed it to me. So what happened the other night, I expected it to win. Although we can see that sometimes Boston Celtics, they glitch a little bit too, especially at home. But I expected them to win the other night because I think they have a better team with more experience, better players. They have Jason Tatum, which I think that he's trying to make a point this year based on what happened last year. He didn't win the award. And, of course, he got benched on the USA team. All of this, I think he has a chip on his shoulder. He's trying to show the world that he's the best player on the team. There's a silent competition between
JT MVP.
Huh? Yeah, there's a very healthy competition between both of them, which is great overall for the team. I don't think there's no grudge against them, but I think that Jason Tatum trying to prove something this year. He probably going to win. If they happen to win the championship, he probably going to win the MVP award. So that's good for them. They have a better team. They have great chemistry. I give it to the Boston to win, and this is exactly what happened. It was just a little disappointing that Garland didn't show up, which is very typical of him.
Yeah, I was like confused. I was like, come on now.
Yeah, he lost me. He lost me because I picked them to score at least 1 3-pointer. He did not.
Wow.
That man missing wide open shots. I was like, wow.
And then it goes back to
the game was so close to.
RJ.
I was like, man, they came down to like 2 points. This man had like 2 threes back to back. I'm like, okay, he's gonna make the first one. He missed. He made the second one. But the second one he forced. I was like, damn, why are you shooting that shot?
I mean, it goes back to the conversation we were having off camera. It's just there's level to it. I think as a team, they perform well versus the Boston because although they were down by 20 at the beginning of the game, but they eventually can't get back and show what they've been doing. But it's just that, they just succumb to the prowess of, the Boston Celtics. Overall, as a team, they perform well. But individually, there's level to it. You know what I mean? There's
of course, always.
There's certain matchup, there's certain game. The rim's going to be smaller. That's just what it is. Nate, you can vouch me on this. I mean, you've competed at high level. Every step of the road, there's level to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then the great players, this is what make them every time that they face that test, they perform, better. But sometimes timing is everything. It takes time to reach the higher echelon. That's just what it is.
Absolutely.
And next we got, are the Bucks back?
Are they?
Back. I don't think they're back. There's hope. We can see that there's hope. I think here's the thing though, and this is what we call when we talk about intangibility in basketball. Intangibility is it's kind of like a force. It's an aura that's around the team that we cannot speak about it if we cannot sense it. You know what I mean? I think what the Bucks is missing is some intangibility, and which we refer to the coaching. They have the players. You have freaking Damian Lillard that can shoot the ball out of the world.
Yeah.
They could shoot
second best
5-6 threes a game. It's not that he's guessing. It's not that he's just happened to be. He's not a hoax. He's been doing this for over almost 10 years. Why is it that we don't have a coach that put him in a position for him to shoot the damn ball? It drives me crazy every time that I see Damian Lillard.
That's true.
Or they're not scoring 20 points. It's driving me crazy. And on top of this, you have Giannis that can drive to the basket every time he wants. It's either they foul him, it's either he makes the basket. So why is it that they're not scoring? But it comes down to the intangibility that we're talking about. We don't have a coach that can sit down and create an offensive team for them to flow. And granted, I don't think they have a point guard that could do that as well. So that's the problem with them. So to the question, I don't think they back. It's just like they hovering around. That's the word. They hovering around. Just like they lurking around. You feel what I'm saying? That piece, they need that piece to put them together. You know what I mean? They might come back tomorrow and just lose against what? A team at LA Fitness. I just put it this way.
What you think, Nate?
It's hard to tell, it's just one game, but I think, like I said before, I think that was a big game for them. They need to see a win, and hopefully they just keep it going. I think they will. Let me see who they got next. Depending on who they got next, they play the Pacers. So, yeah. I think
the Pacers are good. Listen.
It don't matter.
But they played good against the Bucks. Always.
Well, if I was Rudy, I would put my money on the Bucks.
When it comes to the Bucks can face any team in the league. They have the They have the superpower to face any team, to go counterpart. They can't do it, but they missing a link. It's the link that's the problem. How would you tell me that you combine Damian Lillard and Giannis and be scared of the Lakers or the Boston or the Mavs? No, you have freaking Damian Lillard. Have you guys forgotten about Damian Lillard? He shoot like Steph Curry. Hello. You know what I mean? So it's
on the regular.
Giannis been
half court.
You combine these two, anything can happen any night. But the problem is they missing a link.
For me, I don't think the Bucks are back. It just they missing a playmaker, like we said the last segment. They missing a playmaker. They need a point guard. Dame he's a shooting guard, just playing point. So they need a true point guard. Hey, listen, Spurs, Chris Paul. Why not?
Stop it. They got Wemby. Chris Paul and Wemby. Come on, man.
Listen, if they don't make it to the playoffs, why not go get Chris Paul? That'll be a good fit. A point guard.
Yeah.
Come off the bench.
Come off the bench.
Come on now. Come off the bench.
I don't know. I have a little trepidation about the whole Chris Paul because we've tried it so many times. He has not worked. Why? We don't know. Maybe there's some feel around this dude that don't work because the skill is off the roof. Or whatever you put him on the team, something happened. Either he's injured, either his communication is not on point. Something's always happened when it comes to Chris Paul. We just cannot point finger at what it is. We know that he's a point guard.
Yeah.
He's just a guy when it comes to pointing, playing point guard, but there's always something happened to him. The skill is, we can't deny it. Something always happened. I'm not sure that it will work over there, especially right now. He's 39, right? He's 39.
Yeah,
he's up there.
But that's why I said come off the bench.
Because
who they got? Come off the bench.
Is it
your guy you said on last episode? What's his name?
No, he played like the three.
Here's
Andre Jackson.
Here's the thing. So if they had a coach over there with the Bucks, if they had a coach, I'm talking about an active coach, not a coach like Doc Rivers sitting with his butt waiting for the best player to use a magic wand to win. A coach that is thinking, they could make it happen with Damian Lillard and Giannis. You just find a way to create a flow for them. They have to flow. And the thing that's what's so lunatic about the whole matter, and so irking as well, is the fact that they are a great combination. Dame Lillard's game is about shooting. Giannis' game is about attacking the basket. They not each other.
Flow.
They not. It's a great combination. Why is it that they cannot flow? You need to put people on the court that can create the flow for them. You know what I mean? But just don't make it happen. It's crazy that these people getting so much money and there's no thinking being done with their job. It's right. You know what I mean?
They wasting time over there, man.
Yeah, it's a waste of time. Just like they wasting time also at Phillies right now. I don't know if you guys have this on the list to talk about, but I'll be to talk about it because right now I think it's a waste of time and energy.
On to the next subject. Listen, man. James Harden make history.
Yes, sir.
Second place. Passing Ray Allen.
Yes, sir. That's big time. That's big time for him. Especially because he known for like triple doubles, but that boy stamped now. Number 2. I don't know if he's gonna catch number 1, but number 2, that's stamped, man. And he gonna keep going too.
And third, second place, bro. 3-point line.
That's tough.
That's
He's not even known as a shooter like that.
He known as a shooter, but he's not like a spot up shooter.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's a shooter. I mean, that's you think of James Harden, you think of a shooter.
He's a rhythm shooter.
No, he's a shooter. Period.
You consider James Harden a shooter, like a shooter?
He's a sniper though.
He's a shooter.
So do y'all consider KD a shooter?
Of course, he's a shooter.
Of course.
RJ, that's crazy you say that because you were the main one talking about he's a scorer and there's a difference between scorers and shooters.
No, but thing is, with KD, he can do everything.
So
But
can James.
but thing is about KD, he could go to the mid range. That's, you feel me?
Okay.
Like, remember we had the conversation off the phone, offline. Steph can't really go to the mid range like that. That's why I consider Steph as a 3-point shooter.
James Harden don't go to the mid range.
No.
So what do you?
Is one of the.
But he go layups.
Very critical. It's not that James Harden is more him not shooting mid range is more of a style. It's more of a choice than just ability. You know what I mean?
Ugly shoot mid range.
Game. He's just more of a style. You know what I mean? Because when you look at the the flexibility and the versatility that he shoot the ball with, behind the arc. He can catch and shoot. Obviously, he can shoot in rhythm. He can spot. He can do it all. And when he decides to go to the basket, he will do it as well. So, having said all of this, you can consider him as a shooter, but at the same time, not taking nothing away from him for the fact that he don't shoot mid range. It's more of a style. You know what I mean? Don't have no weakness when it comes to shooting the basket. You know what I mean? So I consider him as a shooter. You know what I mean?
I don't consider him a shooter because he's great at attacking the basket, floaters, creating.
You don't consider him as a shooter?
He can shoot the ball very well, like you said, like off the dribble, step backs. He's the king of that. But he was also the king of the Euro step, like finishes. So what shooter? That's what I'm saying. I feel like he does it all. I'm not gonna call James Harden a shooter. I'm gonna call him a scorer, like, cause he scored.
I mean, here's the thing though, because the words. I mean, that's sometimes shooter and okay. So I think there's a false dichotomy here, and I will expand it. Sometimes the fact that you're a shooter doesn't mean that you're a scorer, and the fact that you score doesn't mean that you're not a shooter. Sometimes we create an antagonism between these two words, where sometimes it's not. There's not. So the fact that if you're a shooter, for instance, you can be a shooter, not a scorer. Being a shooter, not a scorer, means that you just catch and shoot most of the time. You catch and shoot most of the time. We rely on the 3-point. That's all you do. You're just a shooter. Klay Thompson is a shooter.
Klay Thompson. I was just thinking that.
He's not a scorer. Steph Curry.
I would consider him a shooter. Steph a shooter.
Steph into a scorer lately because of the construction of the team around him.
The team.
More of a shooter. Harden. He's both a shooter and / scorer. I would not take him as a pure scorer because he has his own style that he's
James.
But mostly when we're trying to differentiate them, it's more of which player does this on what consistency and what frequency, and are they allowed to do the other side? You know what I mean? LeBron James is but damn, you better believe that he's a damn scorer. You know what I mean? So he's a scorer. He's not a shooter because shooting is not his forte. He has the physique. He has the athleticism. He can go to the basket. He does it all. He's a scorer, but he's not a shooter. But James Harden, I think he's / both because he don't have much weakness, in what he does.
Yeah.
Well, next topic, we're going to go to Tyrese Maxey called out Joel Embiid. How you feel about that, Rudy? I
think, so here's my take on the whole Sixers team. I'm not a Sixers fan. I'm / somehow Joel Embiid fan because he can get me some money as a productive player. I always wish that he's a good position, but here's my take on the whole team. I think that they soft. I think the combination of Joel Embiid and Paul George is whack. It's I don't know, compatible because I don't think that they match up well. They have the same character. They passive and aggressive. They don't have backbone. There's curve in the vertebrae when it comes to big time. I don't think it's going to work for them. And this is exactly what has been displayed, especially for Joel Embiid over the past 5 years. And I would say Paul George over the past 10 years. Every time that you need them the most, he just disappear. He just goes in the air. He's just etherized.
Like Joel too?
I was injured.
What you say, Rudy?
every time that he fakes, every time we need him the most, he just disappears.
I don't know. I seen the man go for 40, 50.
And for Paul George, that's the reason why that Skip Bayless called him George Paul. He goes in George Paul mode. Every time that you need him, he just disappears. He always needs a psychologist to set them down. Hey, get your emotions together, get your feelings together. Bronny James has been beating you for 10 years. That's the time for you. If I have to do this for you every time that you meet you facing a great team, then that's a problem with you. What do we have as record for him? He has done nothing come postseason. Every time that he meet a great team, he just folds.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he has a backbone. He don't have the championship pedigree. He does have the skill, which is the thing that I see a lot of people fall to. So them sad that this already showing in the regular season for the Sixers. You know, he's injury, right? He's moody.
Injury prone.
So passive, trying to play point guard. No, really? You mean to tell me they signed you 4 years just for you to then pass the ball?
He trying to be third option.
Huh?
She want to be third option.
No, because that is just speaks volume to his character, RJ. Again, anyway, the point is Tyrese Maxey called out Joel Embiid. I think that's great. I think he's a small man physically, but character-wise, I think he's the bigger man in the room. He's the one with backbone. He's the one who don't have no curve in his vertebrae. He's gonna say what he has to say. I think every matchup he's gonna show up for who he is. He does have flaws in his game, but at the same time, when it comes to competitiveness, he gonna show it every night. I think
he gonna come. He gonna come and play.
I'm glad that he was able to do that. And to Joel Embiid credit, he might be some of the dudes just like Anthony Davis. They develop so physically, and they have a low threshold for pain. You get injured, very easily, and then he cannot get back on the court on time. All of this, we exempt him from all of this. But I think that character-wise, he's a little soft. And I'm glad that Tyrese Maxey was, calling him out. It's simple for the entire team. He's
no. Yeah, I agree. Because he needs to hear it from somebody, and if that's what it took for Tyrese, because he got a big like the team expects a lot from him. So him saying that just like shows like, hey, I don't care who you are, Joel. Like, I'm gonna step up to you. I'm gonna say something because this ain't acceptable. And I commend him for saying that. Stepping up like that. That's big time.
He needs
to a superstar.
Yeah, it's big time for real. Hopefully, Joel listen. Sometimes that status, you just don't listen.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens in every locker room. It's just like you have somebody that can galvanize everybody. It's not just the coach, but somebody that can be vocal and lead the team to the right direction. Sometimes we're missing this, and everybody's just sitting there, just succumbs to the stardom of the players. Or this is all LeBron James, or this is Joel Embiid, and nobody can talk to him. And for the fact Tyrese Maxey physically the smaller man among them, but character-wise or mentation-wise, he's the bigger guy. And I'm just happy that he voiced his opinion, which they need right now. They need firm and firm that can put their feet down and say that we're not going to lose against a team like Grizzlies, John Morant less Grizzlies. Hello.
Yeah.
That you big money. Really? It's for you to
Big Rudy, come on now.
Like that. Come on.
But last question. Is LeBron ruining Bronny's career? I'll go ahead. I'll start on this. Ruining his career? I don't think so.
Because I'm going to go off on this.
I don't think he's ruining his career, but I do think that Bronny need to step it up. Like, as in, like, I know y'all got the same name, but you don't, you could be your own man. Like he said he don't want to go take commercial because it's gonna be too much. The flights, he didn't want to stay in the hotel with the G League team. It would be too much. It might be fans. I don't know what his excuse was, but this is what he said he didn't want to do. And I'm just not going for it because his dad, he can do that. He can make those type of choices.
That's reports. Alleged.
Okay, yeah, allegedly. No, I don't know. A lot of people was talking about it, so I think it might have been true. But his dad earned that right. You ain't earned that right yet, Bronny. Like you ain't do nothing. Like I'm sorry to say, like I'm still hopeful for you. You know, you made it there, so show some people, but like you ain't there yet, bro. Like calm down. Talking about you can't get on flights, you can't be in a hotel, bro. You can be on flights, bro. It's all right. A few pictures won't hurt nobody,
What you think, Rudy?
You know what? I was getting ready to go head to head against you, Nate. But having listened to you, I think you have a point. Yeah, I think you have a point, and because your explanation is not, stemming.
Wait, hold on, time. You and Nate on the right page.
I'm big on analysis.
Tonight I need a bet.
The argument is good. I listen to you. It's not about hating. It's about your argument. I think he has a point. I think maybe the frame of the question might be flawed, as in, is LeBron James ruining Bronny's career? Or I think the question itself that's a little flawed. Flawed. So I don't think that LeBron is willingly ruining Bronny's career. However, there's the reality of somebody like LeBron James. When you are LeBron James of the world, you and I, we just watch LeBron James. We never get close to what actually LeBron James means. This dude is massive. You should listen to players who've played with LeBron James and talking about how powerful this dude is.
Yeah.
These brothers' gravitational pull is so massive. When you around him, you will gravitate around him. You know what I mean? Sometimes unwillingly, he just through osmosis. It's just like it happened because of LeBron James. Forget about Bronny James as his own son. And then this is what we're addressing right here. Is LeBron James ruining Bronny's career? Willingly, no, but maybe indirectly. And I would explain what I mean. I think Bronny's game is even a better version of LeBron's game.
All right, bro. See, if this wasn't part of my podcast, I would have been.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh,
explain.
LeBron James, the GOAT.
Hold on a second, RJ. Don't beat me on this. Bronny's game is a better version of LeBron's game. However, the problem is Bronny's body is a very less version of LeBron's body. Think about LeBron James, for instance, RJ. If you were to reduce LeBron James to Bronny's size, what do you think would happen? LeBron James is not he's not a great shooter. He can shoot the ball. He's worked his way to shoot the ball. Yep. He's not a great handler, Nate. He's not a great ball handler. Nope. He can attack the basket, right?
Yep.
He's a great finisher for his size. But talk about the level of Kyrie Irving of the world, he's not. Because first, he's not a great ball handler. One thing about LeBron James, his IQ that match up with his size and height and athleticism, it produced that LeBron James that we have. When you look at Bronny, pay attention to Bronny. To his fault, he mimicked his game of his dad. But unfortunately, he don't have the body of his dad. That's the problem. And we all have this bias. Every NBA player or every basketball player, when you undersized, you better have great handle. You better shoot the ball very well. Because quick way to get it on.
And play defense.
Way to make your name. And when we look at Bronny, he don't have these. He has better handle than his dad. He has a better shot than his dad. We probably don't see it right now, but look at the mechanic. The mechanic is better than dad and mechanic. You know what I mean? I think he has great IQ. He has great defense as well. I think overall, his game mimics his dad's game. The only problem, they are in two completely different bodies. That's the problem. and the perception becomes totally different because you're not 6'8", 6'9". We're not going to give you the benefit of the doubt for us to wait for you to do something. You better show us right there because your physique, your height says that you need to shoot the ball and drive very well, which you're not doing.
You don't think he should have stayed in college another year?
Here's the thing.
No.
So I don't think of it in terms of should or should not, because life happens in different, world. Well, for a regular person who happens not to be LeBron's son, of course, that would be the choice. And matter of fact, it would have been a must for him to stay in college because he wouldn't have gotten the chance to even smell the NBA. You know what I mean? It's not a knock on him. That's just the reality of the game. You're 6'2" and 3. You don't have a crazy handle. You don't have a crazy shot. People would not even look at you. They give him the benefit of the doubt because it's LeBron James. It's not just LeBron James, but it's LeBron James gene, meaning that that's something LeBron has passed to him, the greatness that we've seen. You know what I mean? They give him the benefit of the doubt. So now, because LeBron James is so powerful, LeBron James can make a phone call, get him in the league because I've seen it, I've witnessed it, I have trusted. He will show it to you guys. That's the reason why he's. So now, should he stay? Yes, for any regular person, yes. But now, to your point, what I think is missing, and this is why I agree with you on your approach on this, I really think that Bronny James needs to get away from LeBron's umbrella. And because Nate, come on, your shot, there's no way. Bronny James was born a millionaire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing you're doing is playing basketball, really. I can beat my chest that I have a better shot than Bronny James. Basketball is my second sport. Come on. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Because I'm looking at his mechanic is good, but I see some shyness. It's very, you know what it is. When you have to release the whole thing. But him, like, let me pray. No.
Yeah.
Back and release the whole thing. You know what I mean? There's no thinking. You release the whole thing. Little thing like that. And I think LeBron being around him, shooting has not been a priority. You know what I mean? Certain skill has not been a priority for him because he believes in IQ. And what LeBron failed to understand is that regardless how much IQ that you have, your size means a lot because you're too fast. You know what I mean? People don't count this, but it counts for you. And Bronny, unfortunately, don't have it. Bronny should be out there in any LA competing, being spoken back in his face, saying that you trash, you better get your shot together. I think that he's been immune from a lot of criticism, hence, the weakness in his game. You know what I mean? I would be the first one to defend him. He has the IQ. He has the athleticism. He has he's coachable, right? He has the defense. But for his size, Nate, you know what it means. You have to have your handle together. You have to have your shot together. That's the first test that you have to. People you see criticizing, sometimes it's hatred, but sometimes it's the same bias that we have against every short people playing basketball. You cannot be short and be average. You have to be great at shooting the ball and driving to the basket, which Bronny James is not doing.
Man, you said a lot. I ain't gonna lie, boy. You said a lot of facts too. I wasn't prepared for this one. I think Bronny, he just need a dog in him. He needs that.
Yeah, so I think, and it's not even his fault, RJ. When you look at somebody like me, I can take the example. Just like I was born and raised partially in a ghetto area. It's just like school is the only thing that changed me. But I was exposed to many things. I can get loud with somebody who get loud. I can get, professional with somebody's professional. I've been exposed to everything. Bronny has not been like that. Bronny was born and raised in a cradle. You know what I mean? And everything was just given to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like he loved basketball, but the grinds that It took
It's
you
different.
like you feel what I'm saying? The over passion, getting at the gym and getting talked back, badly. Bronny has not been through that route.
I don't think
And
so.
somehow the transformation that somebody like get down the stretch, Bronny, he's lacking it because he has not been exposed to it. You know what I mean? It's not even his fault. And that's the reason that I think that somehow indirectly LeBron's aura is affecting him. And both of them don't even know that. There's no way that Bronny James should not be somebody like Connect. Hello,
Yeah.
bro, we have everything. Come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So, and the mixed signal is that sometimes people who hate LeBron James, they're gonna speak what they think, and people who don't know basketball, they're gonna speak what they think, and they're gonna tell you, they're gonna come out the way they sound. It's a complicated situation. I see both sides.
That's true. That's facts.
But
listen, go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, because you already know what time it is. We got fact or Nate. So we're gonna ask you a question, Rudy, and it's either gonna be a fact where you agree, or how we say it in South Florida, we say Nate and we disagree. It's no. So is Dalton Connect Rookie of the Year? RJ, go ahead. What you think?
Very interesting. It's early though.
It is early, but hey, you never know.
If he stay as a starter, keep like scoring like 15 points a game, yeah. Because LeBron will look for him. He's a shooter. LeBron loves shooters, so he gonna look for him. And right now he been playing good, like having career highs each game. So they're gonna be dangerous. But for this, I say facts.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead because I know Rudy gonna have a lot to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say no because that boy Jared.
Whoa.
I mean Nate,
Facts
my bad.
Nate.
Nate. Because Jared McCain from Philly with PG out now, and he was just out before. I think he's gonna step up a lot. He's gonna be pretty big time for them. So I don't think Dalton's gonna do it. I think Jared's gonna get it, steal it from him. So,
what you think, Rudy?
I think facts. It's not because I'm a Lakers fan. It's not because I just play with LeBron James. But if we think about this, I mean, it's a great point that you just made, Nate. You just mentioned two other people, which I'm oblivion of. I don't even know them. But the truth of the matter is, when you look at what he's been able to do, how many times over the past 2 weeks that he's been in the news for what he's been doing behind the arc, it's just unfathomable as a rookie. You know what I mean? So I think probably going to win the Rookie of the Year because one, he said on the floor, this dude, the way that he's shooting the ball, he don't look like he's concerned about anything. What you have to say, what I have to say, what LeBron James has to say. This is get on the court, he just shoot the basket, and they keep going one after another. It's just like to me, it's exceptional what he's been able to do, and somehow we can put hope on somebody like him that he will continue to do it. Will it happen? We don't know. This is not what we have as record. But I think ultimately, as a rookie, it's so impressive what he's been doing. Yes, I think it's a fact.
You shall see.
Question.
Next, we got should PG rest until after All-Star Weekend, which, remind you, is in February. So what you think, Rudy?
I mean, I don't know what he was accused of last night in terms of injury.
Hyperextension.
Yeah.
What happens?
The same leg, hyperextension again, twice.
Well, he needs to get his butt in the gym doing some squats. I have bad feelings about PG-13 for a long period of time because he has the skill, he has the height. It's just he cannot produce when it matters the most. And I always, it's always not even questioning. It's always questionable when it comes to him. His tangibility is always questionable. So I don't know. I don't know gravity of his extension of the of the knee. But the one thing that I know, character matters in terms of even the way that you take care of your body. I think he's that like let things happen if God willing. Unfortunately, the so-called God don't give a damn. You just better get your butt in the gym and work on your leg. The more you work on your leg, the stronger you're gonna be, and of course you will avoid certain injury. They make a meme out of him overstretching back 3 years ago over a dude, just like I cannot say the name. You all remember the meme that they make out of him. So Sully should PG rest until Star Weekend. I don't know. I just don't think he's a great fit for the team. Honestly, guy, I don't nothing that he's going to bring for them. I personally,
you think so?
So you think he should rest then? Probably
matter, but why are we calling it rest? You know what I mean? Yeah, just sit aside. Just sit aside. I personally believe that just be and Tyrese Maxey would have been better for the team, combined with somebody like Oubre that will come and give all he has, versus to have somebody like Paul George with the status, but when it comes to production, he's nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? When he comes to the team, he just kind of like sedate everybody into the belief that there's somebody there that we can rely on. But when there comes a time, you can do nothing. Sixers will be better off without him. There's no need to bring a third superstar. Let Tyrese Maxey, thrive and become, the second star or superstar of the team. And then we have Joel Embiid, and then somebody like Oubre and other players would do better for the team versus bringing somebody like Paul George, who has the status, but tangibly, there's nothing that he's doing for the team, bro.
So what you got? Facts or Nate?
Me or Rudy?
No, Rudy. I don't think I heard you.
What do you mean?
Facts or Nate?
I would say facts.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna say no. Oh, go ahead, RJ. Go ahead, RJ.
No, you good.
Well, because I'm gonna say Nate, because I think maybe take like a month or two off, but Philly's gonna definitely need him if they want to make playoffs, if they want to be good. It's PG. End of the day, he can produce. He's just right now he's been going through some injuries, but I don't think that should represent who he is and how he plays, because he's been killing for a long time.
Nate's love him.
He's been killing for a long time.
Oh, he likes Paul George. Regardless, they don't do nothing with it. If you have a great jump shot, Nate's love you. Nate,
I like hoopers. I like to see hoopers hoop.
Good jump shot now, Nate.
That's why I couldn't connect with Bron. You can't shoot.
I know. See.
So what you say? Facts or Nate?
I say Nate.
All right. I agree with you, Nate. And I agree with you. Interesting.
Bro, if you allow me
after All-Star,
you allow me
that's
to
a long time.
But Nate, tell me how long do you have to go back? You need a time machine to travel back 10 years ago when Paul George was playing against Miami, when he was actually doing something. He left.
It was good.
He had his best season with the Clippers.
OKC. No, OKC.
You sure?
OKC.
Yeah, he had a half of a good season at OKC where we even thought about him winning MVP. But the point of the matter is, Paul George is experienced enough. He's skillful enough for him to mean something meaningful, if that don't sound redundant enough. It's time for him to mean something meaningful for a team, not just the name, RJ.
Yeah.
I think the Clippers didn't offer him the max for 4 years because he's just George Paul versus Paul George when we need him. Hello.
That's true.
We have nothing.
Makes sense. Listen, it makes sense now.
Nate, tell me skill-wise, tell me 20 players in the league that's better than Paul George. He don't have much weakness in his game except for his intangibility. I'm talking about his character. I'm talking about his pedigree. But when it comes to handle for a shooting guard, for a small forward, it's on point. He has a mid-range. He can shoot threes. He can go to the basket. This dude has no weakness. Why is it that this cannot translate into championship caliber? I'm asking the question. Maybe I'm too slow and dumb to understand this. Come on now.
He just need the right team, man.
Yeah, he need the right team.
Well, this is an excuse that's been passing around for a long period of time. He need the right situation, but he keep telling y'all that he's weak in his own way.
That's why he should have joined the Lakers.
At the bubble.
Should have joined the Lakers.
Nah, I would have been cheating, bro. That would have been like, how many people LeBron need?
RJ, I don't the Lakers. I will tell you. Maybe I will make a point that will make Nate happy. Maybe I should not make it because he's a LeBron.
Go ahead
and
say it.
But I don't want a combination of Paul George and LeBron James. Reason why? When you look at LeBron James, there's a lot of criticism that he has pushed against him is because of his own, childhood trauma. Because the way that he was raised, whatever, he wants to make everybody happy, bring everybody up, and therefore he don't look at himself as a Kobe or Michael Jordan, whatever. There's a weakness in LeBron James that will match up with Paul George's weakness to madness. Let's just put it this way. LeBron has some weakness in him, which is complacent sometimes and passive aggressive. And Paul George, this is who he is. When you bring them two together, it would be bad. LeBron has some toughness in him too. Sometimes it's just a matter of timing. When you have somebody like Rondo, when you have somebody like somebody who's tough, when you bring it with LeBron James, it will bring the toughness from LeBron James. But when you bring somebody weak like Paul George, it's not a good combination. You know what I mean? It's not a good combination.
And lastly, we got.
Man, we got some Thanksgiving question.
Yes, sir.
So, Rudy, our guest. So, Rudy, what you picking? Ham or turkey? Good question. Chicken or grill?
Huh?
Chicken or grill?
You can't go wrong with chicken or
Okay.
You can't go wrong with chicken. I like that answer.
Go ahead, Nate.
Oh man, this is tough. Because it's a hit or miss with the turkey. It can sometimes be dry, and then the whole turkey is messed up. But ham always hit, man. Ham always hit.
I'm going ham too.
Yeah. Ham tastes good. I know that.
Who's one person you're thankful for? Let's go, RJ.
My grandma.
Yeah, of course. You're gonna love your grandma.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nate.
Me? I'm gonna say my mom. Talk to her a bunch while I'm overseas. She keep me level-headed. So appreciative of her. And Rudy?
Shit. Oh. Bro.
It's okay. It's all right.
I got you. I'm too real for y'all show. Y'all gonna have to figure this out.
We got the best tech guy in the nation, RJ. So
take all that out.
Yeah, we'll be good.
I'm too real for your show. But I mean, personally, this different side of my life, maybe you guys have not been introduced to. This question is not fair for me because there's many people, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was not born and raised in a family where just mom and dad, raised me. First of all, I was partially raised by a stepdad, and then my mom was around for a good period of time, but after that she was gone also. So if you guys pay attention, you see that I get along with a lot of people, a lot of friends, because that has been my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people that I've met in my life that has, that have raised me, have to educate me and help me too. You feel what I'm saying? So this question is not fair because parentally, yes, I would give it to my mom because my mom was there partially. My biological dad was not there, but I don't have no point. I would just give it to my mom. But in terms of life in general, I would have to answer this question educationally, financially, emotionally. It's just like,
Yeah.
You guys, for that matter, when it comes to me having Yeah, somebody just keeps calling me. I'm sorry. It's just me having been here in America. It's just like there's so many people that I have gravitated around. You know, it all depends on the topic or the face of my life. You know what I mean? Education, people who have great impact on me. But in terms of advices, there's people who have great impact on me as well. You feel what I'm saying? So I cannot answer this question, bro.
No, hey, you would be great for school when they say like explain it. You know, you would pass every time. I see why you're in the medical field.
I'm an author. Don't invite me on your show. Don't even advertise for my book. But yeah, but I'll write, Nate. I can. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
So
coming soon.
Huh?
Coming soon. I'm just saying your book coming soon.
Yeah, so I finished I just finished elaborate on my book. It's been over 10 years, 11 years, I would say. So yeah, there was a couple of work that I had to amend to my book because of a lot of things that has happened, especially politically. So I had to insert Donald Trump and Andrew Tate's story in, the first chapter of my book. So it took me some time to adjust, but finally, I'll just get it down and pack. So yes, I'm just ready to hit the road right now. It's just a matter of working with some edition company and get the whole thing done. I have in mind to do a lot of things. It's just, my focus has been on my content. I might be joking around, but when it comes to certain things, I'm very serious about it. When it comes to, what I have to say, what I stand on, and especially when you're writing book, you have to be very serious. Hence the reason why it's that long for me to make sure that I say the right thing and do the right research and, present myself the right way, because that's actually my second book. If y'all, that's, if you look at this, that was my first book way back then when I graduated high school. So certain mistake that I made on the first, trial, try to avoid it. Granted, right now I have way more information. I'm way more educated right now, and but it's a great thing. It's been a great project. It's nothing short to sensation. So I'm very excited about it.
Happy for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. On to the next question.
On to the next question. What's your favorite food to eat on Thanksgiving? Let's start with me. Sweet potato pie. Yes, sir. Rudy, know about that?
Yeah, I actually no. The year before last
apple
year.
Pie.
Huh?
You talking about apple pie?
Yeah, I had some 2 years ago.
Sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie. Yeah.
Oh.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. Sweet potato.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And RJ, what you got?
I said macaroni.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
The Haitian mac.
Oh yeah, they be raving about the Haitian food. On some of the social media posts that I've seen. Have you eaten Haitian food before, Nate?
Yeah,
of course.
Just had it when I was with RJ.
Yeah.
Hey, Rudy. Listen, Rudy.
Huh?
Quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
On Thanksgiving.
Huh?
On Thanksgiving.
Yeah, mashed potato.
Mashed potatoes?
Yeah, and I'll call it with some macaroni as well, and some cornbread too.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I like me corn.
I'm missing cornbread.
Huh?
Y'all putting cornbread up there?
You can make it good.
Yeah. Of course.
Right.
Yeah. But y'all favorite? That's gonna be y'all favorite? Ain't. Anyways, that concludes our show for the day. We want to thank Rudy for coming out, speaking with us. Just taking the time out to speak with us means a lot, bro. First guest. So super thankful for you, man.
Yeah, I was very
Thank you, Rudy.
Guys, and be part of what you guys doing. I can't wait for me to take a look back and see how we perform. Of course, it's a great job that you guys doing. Just as young Black folks being out there, being expressive of what you thought and feelings and all that. So great job that you're doing on the background, RJ. Great job.
Appreciate it.
Also, there's room for improvement. Like I said, we can
of course
out and look at how things should be done. But the point of the matter is, we out there, we doing it.
Yes, sir.
That's all it takes. Just take that step.
Exactly. Yep.
So, see y'all later. Make sure y'all like and subscribe too.
All right, Nick.
All right. See you guys.
All right.